Hi everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. In this lesson, which is part 3 in a Bluegrass series that I'm currently doing over at mandolessons.com, we're working with the tune Man of Constant Sorrow. In the first lesson, we talked about the chords and singing the melody a little bit. In the second lesson, we worked on just sort of playing a simplified version of the melody. And in this lesson, like I previewed at the end of part 2, we're going to add in a few little slides and maybe some double stops to really kind of fill out the melody and maybe make it sound a little bit more like a voice is singing it. You know, the mandolin's got these frets, so you can't slide around like, I am a man of constant sorrow. The voice kind of sliding all around and gives it a little sort of bluesy feel, which is sort of part and parcel to bluegrass. Bluegrass uses a lot of blues influence. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add in some of those notes. So I'm just going to start off with the melody and then sort of show the melody from the simplified melody from part 2 and then work up to adding in some of those slides and double stops to make it sound a little fuller. The other parts of this series are available over at mandolessons.com, as well as a bunch of other lessons. And there's a couple ways to donate over there, which is always appreciated. There's tabs to sort of... This is really something that I think is best learned by listening and working with these videos, but there are tabs if that's what you're after, to maybe view it in a more technical sense. Those are available over at the website, as well as a bunch of lyrics so you can, sing and play the song and not run out of words. So we left off the end of part 2 with a melody that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we had the little turner. I only did half the sort of first verse there. The place where he was born and raised. That little turnaround. So, getting into this a little bit. What we need to do to sort of fill out that melody is we're going to add in a couple slides. There's a couple great places for slides in this tune. So starting right off the bat, I am a man. So what I'm doing there, and then we have am a man, and we're sliding on the word a, in am a man is 3, 1, 2, 5, and that just adds a little bit, little embellishment to that melody. I am a man, and then man of constant sorrow. So a lot of times, anytime, or a lot of the time, you don't want to overdo it necessarily, but when you're working with this second fret, man of constant sorrow, you can always, you have the opportunity to slide in to that note anytime that second fret comes along. So I'll slide in on every time that comes along and you can hear what it sounds like. So that's a great place to add a little bit of kind of embellishment to the tune. Another thing you can do is add in some double stops. So one thing I like to do is add this open D string to that first note of I am a man is what we've got in the melody now, and just playing the D string open underneath all of that. We have I am a man, and on man you can add the G string because now we're fingering the D string on the 5th fret. A man, and and add that low G. So we have ah with the D string, and a man with the G string. And then I'm leaving my third finger down. Man of constant, man of constant. So we get a little dissonance there. Man of constant sorrow. Up to the 3rd fret. The melody is going, man of constant sorrow, but with that G held underneath it the whole time. Man of constant sorrow. And I'm using all downstrokes to kind of accentuate that. Man of constant sorrow. So up until then we have this. 1, 2, here we go. Right there, I have seen, for the words, I have seen. And what I'm doing is sliding into that, hitting the E string, but also sliding into it from the 5th fret on the A string. I have seen. And just sort of making that dissonant just for that little moment. I have seen trouble, and then back down. Have seen trouble all my days. And then on my is that 2nd fret where you can slide in again. My days. And then maybe adding a little double stop. G on the D string, 2nd fret on the A string. My days. So from the beginning, it sounds like this. So I might stop there, but that gives you a bunch of ideas of sort of what to work with. Actually, just to add one more quick thing with that last sort of turnaround, if you're playing that, the place where he, just add that open D string right underneath all of that. It's really nice. The place where he, add some nice tension and release. The place where he, 2, 3, 4, 5, all with the D string ringing out underneath it. Was born and raised. And then the same ending for the other part. So that's all for now. Stay tuned. We're going to add some more notes, maybe move away from the melody, turn it into a bit more of a bluegrass solo in future lessons. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. There's tons more lessons over at mandolessons.com, so go check it out. Thanks. Bye-bye.